Robert Redford dies at 89. Sundance founder and Hollywood legend legacy. Full tribute to everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're searching Robert Redford Death 2025 or Robert Redford Sundance Legacy, this video has your heartfelt tribute and breakdown. From Axios' breaking report, Robert Redford, the Oscar-winning actor, director, and Sundance Film Festival founder, passed away at 89 on September 16, 2025, in his sleep at his Sundance home in Utah. Surrounded by loved ones, his death marks the end of an era for independent cinema. If you're a film fan or inspired by Redford's career, subscribe and comment. Favorite Redford movie? Let's honor his life, from Butch Cassidy to Sundance's global impact. Starting now. The news hits like a scene from one of his films. Poignant and unexpected, Redford died peacefully at his beloved Sundance home in the Utah mountains, as confirmed by publicist Cindy Berger to the Associated Press. At 89, he leaves behind a legacy that shaped Hollywood for decades. No cause was specified, but Berger noted he was surrounded by those he loved, a fitting end for the man who championed authentic storytelling. Versus other legends like Paul Newman, Redford's quiet grace defined his off-screen life too. Tip: check the AP Wire for official updates. Stay informed as tributes roll in. Viewer hook: imagine Redford's final sunset over the mountains. Pause and reflect on his influence. What's one film that changed you? Redford's career is a masterclass in versatility. Born Charles Robert Redford Jr. on August 18, 1936, in Santa Monica, California, he rose from TV roles to stardom in the 1960s. His breakthrough? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, where he starred as the Sundance Kid opposite Paul Newman's Butch Cassidy, a buddy western that grossed $102 million and won 4 Oscars. It launched their iconic partnership, followed by The Sting, 1973, a con artist caper that raked $159 million and snagged 7 Oscars, including Best Picture. Redford's dramatic turn came with All the President's Men, 1976, playing Bob Woodward to Dustin Hoffman's Carl Bernstein in the Watergate exposé. Critically acclaimed for its journalistic grit, earning 4 Oscars. As a director, his debut Ordinary People, 1980, won Best Picture and Best Director, exploring family trauma with Timothy Hutton and Mary Tyler Moore. Other jams: Out of Africa, 1985, with Meryl Streep, The Natural, 1984, as Roy Hobbs, and A River Runs Through It, 1992, which he directed. Later works like The Horse Whisperer, 1998, and The Legend of Bagger Vance, 2000, showed his range. Total: over 50 films, 2 Oscars, and a Golden Globe. Versus contemporaries like Clint Eastwood, Redford balanced acting and directing like few others. Pro tip: binge Butch Cassidy on Netflix. Newman's chemistry is timeless. Retention question: The Sting or Ordinary People? Which Redford film is your all-time fave and why? Share below to spark discussion. Sundance Institute Legacy is Redford's true gift to cinema. Founded in 1981 as a Utah Film Festival, Redford rebranded its Sundance in 1991, turning it into the world's premier indie showcase. It discovered talents like Quentin Tarantino, Steven Soderbergh, and the Duplass brothers, launching films like Reservoir Dogs and Little Miss Sunshine. The Institute offers labs, grants, and the annual January Festival in Park City, Utah, drawing 120,000 attendees. Redford's vision: a space for independent voices. The Sundance Institute statement: we are deeply saddened by the loss of our founder and friend Robert Redford. Bob's vision of a space and a platform for independent voices launched a movement that, over 4 decades later, has inspired generations of artists and redefined cinema in the U.S. and around the world. Recent news: the festival relocates to Boulder, Colorado in 2027 for expansion, but Redford's influence endures. Versus: Cannes or Sundance rivals? It's the indie heartbeat. Fun fact: Redford attended the 2024 festival, his last public appearance. Tip: stream Sundance films on Hulu or Amazon. Discover hidden gems. Viewer question: ever been to Sundance? Favorite Discovery film? Tell me in comments. Reactions pour in from celebrities and the public. The Sundance Institute led with grief, Bob's vision has inspired generations. Actor George Clooney, a Sundance alum, tweeted, "Robert Redford was a giant. His work at Sundance changed my life." Meryl Streep, co-star out of Africa, said, "He was the real deal, a man of quiet strength who let stories speak." Public outpouring. Fans flooded social media with hashtag #ThankYouRedford, sharing clips from The Sting and Sundance memories. Hollywood's mourning a pioneer. Expect tributes at the Oscars. Versus. Newman or Streep's passings. Redford hits indie film hardest. Pro tip. Join online watch parties for his classics. Community healing. Retention hook. Picture Clooney's tribute. Pause and think of Redford's impact. Which co-stars' words resonate most? Plan tributes and memorials. Details are emerging. But expect a Sundance memorial event in January 2026, with screenings of Ordinary People and panels on his legacy. The Institute plans a Redford Day Festival. Hollywood Honors. AFCA may rename an award. Oscars 2026 could feature a special segment. Public. Fans organize virtual marathons. Versus past legends. Redford's indie focus inspires grassroots tributes. Tip, donate to Sundance in his name. Keep the vision alive. Viewer question, what tribute would you want for Redford? Share ideas below. Redford's legacy endures. From acting to directing to Sundance, he championed stories that matter. At 89, his peaceful passing closes a chapter, but his influence lives on. Who's rewatching Butch Cassidy? Like if this tribute moved you. Sub for Film News, share. Thanks. Honor the legend.